spin, Mom. Hello, my loves. Today I'm taking you with me as I head to Bali, Indonesia. This is my 4th time visiting Bali and making the 30-hour travel day across the globe. And though it's always a long day of travel from Canada to Southeast Asia, it is always worth it. I didn't start traveling outside of North America until I was in my 20s. My very first international trip was to Indonesia. I had never been to Europe, Mexico, or a more easily accessible location. I threw myself into the deep end, flying solo to Indonesia, landing first in Bali, and then heading to West Sumbawa 2 islands over. It never occurred to me how large an adventure it was at the time. Since I didn't have any other trips to compare it to, Indonesia will forever hold a piece of my heart. The people are so warm, welcoming, and have some of the quickest smiles and best laughs I have ever encountered. Heading back for my 4th time, now a much more seasoned traveler, it feels very full circle. All these years later, I am now lucky enough to co-host retreats in Bali, as well as photograph clients when I travel and go make art with incredible people all over the globe. As someone who started solo traveling later than my peers, I never will stop being grateful for every second I get to spend seeing more of the world. Solo traveling, especially as a female, can be incredibly intimidating and sometimes daunting. I think one of the biggest things that draws me back to Bali time and time again is the people, the energy, and how safe it feels to travel solo here. Bali is unique from the surrounding islands of Indonesia, as the people here practice Hinduism. The people in Bali believe in the power of Mama Bali, that the power of Mama Bali gives you what you need to heal, not always what you want, but what you need. There is an innate energy here that permeates the island and that is hard to put into words. But it is the reason I keep coming back, soaking in her waters, walking in the jungle, experiencing the untamed wild magic of the jungle will just about dissipate all your worries and root you so deeply in the present moment. Time moves differently in Bali. There really is island time. You have to be patient, gentle, present, and just surrender to the moment. Live like a happy little beach dog and just enjoy all of the beautiful natural wonders around you. This is my cologne, Eau de Jungle. Keep all the bugs away. Fit check. I'm getting blisters on my little feet from the humidity. So I'm wearing socks with sandals. Just embracing the dad on vacation vibe, you know? Let's go. As a neurodivergent or neurospicy human, I learned quickly that I can burn out if I don't take proper care of my needs while I'm traveling. After such a long flight to get here, 30 hours is no joke, I booked myself 2 nights at a beachside hotel to acclimate to the jet lag and get settled into island time. You learn so much about yourself while solo traveling, and I have learned that your girl needs naps, lots of water, and a body of water to swim in to properly get settled into vacation mode. There's no sense in burning yourself out once you get to a location by not taking the proper time to rest, get settled, and get ready to be present and to enjoy your trip. Hello! Hi! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I just got to the villa that I booked to do the shoots. So I have 4 shoots while I'm booked. I have 4 shoots booked while I'm here in Bali before the retreat. So I booked this Airbnb that I found that was beautiful on the listing and is even more beautiful in person. It's absolutely insane. It's just me here right now, and it feels so frivolous to be here by myself. It's huge. Like, look, this is my living room. I have a private foyer, 2 private villas, a private pool, a private hot tub, a sauna, and a cold plunge. I'm probably not going to use the hot tub or the sauna because it's hot enough in Bali. Like, I am living in a sauna currently. But it's just so beautiful. So I had to take you guys on a tour. Like, we have to do an Airbnb tour. Let's do it. Let's go. Alright, I'm going to show you this absolutely frivolous and extravagant Airbnb that I booked that was actually for a very specific purpose. So because we're hosting the retreat and it's very jam-packed itinerary-wise, I wanted to be able to give people the option to book for a more in-depth shoot with me, so we did that before the retreat. I also was very lucky to have 2 other people not at the retreat fly into Bali to work with me, which was absolutely unreal. I'm just so grateful that I'm able to shoot in locations such as this with absolutely beautiful people from all over the world. This year has been full of destination sessions in various places on my trips, and every single time it is just so creatively filling, heart-filling, soul-filling. It's just unreal to be able to connect with people from so many different places and come together and just make art. Because even though we're from different countries or we might not speak the same first language, we still speak the same language of humans wanting to celebrate themselves and come home to themselves. And we really all, as much as we have completely unique journeys through life, still all kind of want the same thing. And it's such a beautiful thing to be a part of. So that's why I booked this beautiful villa to create art with so many beautiful people. Okay, it's hot out. Oh my god. So, oh yes, it's not that hot. Give it an hour. You just squirt your little toadies. I'm gonna get you probably just over here with your shirt, so you can kind of do like a dunk and then come back. And then I'm just gonna do some we'll see where your light is, but I think here-ish, so I can get like all the water droplets. There's also a step stool here, so you can always dunk and then stand here. But your light's coming from like, so you kind of have to see what it looks like when you're in there, where the light is falling. Ready? I wore my bathing suit for a reason. There's like all this like shadow going on. So I think I'm gonna get you. Alright. Yeah, let's try that. Let's see what the sideways looks like. Perfect. And then let's bring your nose a little bit back up to the sun. Perfect. And that hand that's up, just let it trace. Just let it touch. Beautiful. Bringing your left hand all the way down. Beautiful. Cute! Ooh, looking over this way. Yes. Come back. Big deep breath in. And out. Scream maybe. And then nose to just a little bit just to get your light. Yes, perfect. And It was rainy season in Bali when we were here, so it rained almost every single day at about 3 p.m. like clockwork. I had 4 sessions booked during this time at the villa, and that's quite a lot for me, so I wasn't really doing a lot else aside from photographing my clients and then just chilling and relaxing and soaking up this incredible villa, which, by the way, I didn't mention, I did book at 50% off, so it was actually a really affordable rate. And if you are interested in booking it, I'm not sponsored, but it was such a great place and the host was so amazing. I will put a link in the description so you guys can also check out this rental if you're interested. After my shoots were done, my retreat facilitator and business partner and very good friend, Rosie Bits, joined me at the villa. So we had one night together of just catching up, decompressing, getting settled after her long flight, and just enjoying this beautiful time of rest and just enjoyment together before we head off to our retreat to spend a week hosting a bunch of babes on their self-discovery journey. So now you'll get to meet Rosie, who is just an absolute angel, and you'll see a lot more of her later on in the video. Hello! We have gotten to the retreat center. We're just waiting for all of our babes to arrive, and I just wanted to show you around this beautiful jungle that we're in. Like, look at all of this greenery. Like, the birds of paradise are so tall and everything here is just so lush. Tonight we have Balinese dancers coming to do like an intro dance and kind of kick everything off. The retreat center here has like live-in cooks, and the cooks are just like the sweetest people. They're so amazing at what they do. The food is always just so delicious. So I'm excited to eat so much food and then have a big nap, and then just like ease into the retreat and be with all of these amazing babes in this beautiful place together. I think it's just gonna be so special. So we're here and we're getting settled, and now the magic will unfold. Hosting these retreats is so near and dear to my heart for so many reasons, because it's such a great extension of the transformations both myself and Rosie provide to our clients back home. As a boudoir photographer, I focus on helping people celebrate themselves and find peace and acceptance within their bodies, which might sound simple on paper, but as we know, is much harder said than done when we live in such a fat-phobic society that tells us we are never enough from the day we are born. Rosie is a tantrika and a burlesque educator for over 15 years. She's helped countless people, myself included, celebrate their bodies and love their jiggly bits through the art form of burlesque. This retreat is the love child of all of these passions of ours, held in a safe container in a private villa in the rice paddies outside of Ubud. We curated the itinerary to leave space for play, joy, workshops, digging deep, looking inwards, reflecting, working on all of our inner bullshit, but also just leaving time to be playful, curious, and just rest so that we can integrate everything that is processed during our time together. This is our second year in a row going back to the same location, and it's just such a special place to be. Outside in the rice paddies, where the sky is so open and so expansive, you can really just feel all of the energy and the natural abundance of nature all around you. We love this space for so many reasons. A lot of it has to do with the nature, but a lot more of it has to do with the amazing staff and just the pure beauty and thoughtfulness that has gone into this villa. It's shaped like a heart, and all of the houses face inwards towards a communal pool where we can all congregate and hang out together if we choose, or if people need more alone time because we're all introverted sometimes, you can go back to the peace and quiet of your villa. It comes with this beautiful yoga deck where we do movement workshops, burlesque workshops, we move our bodies, we get all of those energies flowing in and out of our bodies up in this space. And it's just such a beautiful view of all of the amazing space around us. We try to fill the time with really intentional activities, and of course, one of those activities is a group photo shoot. I unfortunately couldn't record the photo shoot or the individual photo shoots that we did much because privacy is a real thing that I value and that everybody has a chance to opt into and consent to. So instead, here's a little snippet of me doing some selfies in the jungle because I believe it's important to walk the walk and to step in front of the camera to remind myself how it feels to perceive yourself and see yourself, and the power of observation of self, which can really move a lot of stuff, and which is something that we focused on throughout the retreat and we talked about quite a bit. Holy water holds a sacred place in the religious practices of the Balinese people. It is not merely a symbol, but a sacred and powerful agent believed to possess healing forces. A purification ceremony is something every visitor to Bali should partake in. It's a beautiful way of participating in the Balinese culture that gives you a real glimpse into the importance of both nature and religion to the Balinese people. This was my third time doing a purification ceremony, and each time the guides are so genuinely excited to share this part of their culture. It's hard not to immediately immerse yourself into the awe and importance of this purification practice. The purification ceremony starts with a meditation and leaving many offerings to the gods at shrines. Generally, you also leave a tip for the priests at the temple. Each temple is different, which is why it's important to have a guide to help you through the ceremony so you can pay the most respect to the shrines, the gods, and the Balinese people at the temple. The way to pray at the temples is very specific, and each shrine varies. You usually start by washing your head 3 times, the back of your neck 3 times, and then bringing the water to your lips 3 times. Each shrine has a different protocol, however, and we were very grateful for our amazing guide Leo for helping us through this meditative practice. There was something so deeply profound and magical about this specific temple. It was unlike anything I had ever been to before. The way you walk through the canyons, well, the water streams down on you, the light filters through the smoke, and the water dripping down provokes this deep feeling of serenity and wonder. The spiritual and the physical really mingle in this space, and it's hard not to feel your heart opening up and welcoming in the magic of Mama Bali. It may sound cheesy, but it's a hard feeling to explain until you felt its unique power. If you've made it this far into the video, thank you for being here and thank you for watching this amazing adventure. We are nearing the end of our video and I have saved the best for last. We always try to incorporate an adventure day into our retreats, and this one was one for the books. Last year, we went on a very similar adventure to Nusa Penida in search of manta rays. We took our babes snorkeling, but last year, sadly, the universe did not conspire in our favor and there were no manta rays to be found. We did still have an amazing boat tour and an amazing adventure and saw some cool sea turtles, but I have spent the last full year manifesting, and here they are. We actually saw manta rays and it was such an incredible experience. I can't really even fully put into words how majestic and surreal these undersea giants really were. It has been something on my travel bucket list for as long as I can remember. So being able to just swim and just be with these gentle giants was absolutely incredible. We booked a tour with Day Trip Bali, again not sponsored, but highly, highly recommend. Our guide, G, was absolutely amazing. He was so helpful in helping us find the manta rays and getting this incredible footage. This is just so amazing. Shout out G for capturing these GoPro videos for us, because none of us can snorkel that deep and hold our breath that long, so G is a true champ. The boat was absolutely stunning as well, and they provided snacks and refreshments and a big speaker to make the boat a true party. But these manta rays were definitely the highlight of the trip. Also, shout out to G for helping us learn how to hold our breath and dive nice and deep so we could get really cool video footage of all of us having a super fun time together. It was such an amazing adventure, just being in the water, seeing all of the amazing creatures. We saw a turtle as well. There he is, just floating along and enjoying the surf and the swell. It was such an amazing day, and it was the perfect way to end our time together and just enjoy being immersed in the absolute wonder of the planet. Thank you so much for watching this video and for being here with me as I explored Bali and co-hosted this incredible retreat. I will leave details down below in the description if you want to join our next one. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit that bell, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!